Agni 5G from Lava, the much awaited phone is finally in the house, and today in this video we're gonna unbox and check it out. See, the thing that I'm really excited about this particular phone is it's a complete make in India phone, guys. That means the whole designing and even the manufacturing is from our own country, guys. That makes it like the first Indian phone to actually support 5G, and that is why I'm like really excited about that. Keeping that aside now, the Agni 5G from Lava actually promises some pretty decent specs for the price point. Like it's got a big 6.78 inch 1080p display, IPS display, that too with 90 Hz refresh rate, and it's powered by MediaTek's all new Dimensity 810 CPU. And apart from that, now it does have like 5G support, 8 plus 128 GB configuration, and also packs like a quad camera setup on board. So guys, today in this video we're gonna unbox and talk about all of its things. So let's get started. Alright guys, here's our brand new phone from Lava, the Agni 5G. Comes in this sort of box packaging, and let me tell you, it's a big box as you can see in the video. Let me just quickly remove this outer packaging and give you a closer look at the box packaging and show you basically what's written on it. We've got the Agni branding in orange on the front and some text over here that says something about our country and patriotic things. And on the bottom, as you can see, it says proudly Indian, guys, as this is completely designed and manufactured in India. That is pretty much it. There is nothing on the sides as well, just the Lava branding. And going to the back side, here you can see a picture of the phone and some of its main highlights mentioned. See, the phone comes with a 6.78 inch big 1080p 90 Hz display with Gorilla Glass 3 protection, has 64 megapixel quad camera setup, it's powered by MediaTek's Dimensity 810 CPU, has like a 5000 milliampere battery, and also supports 30 watt super fast charging. So those were some of the main features, guys. Let's quickly get started with the unboxing. Let me just cut this seal on the package. There you go. By the way, the phone is available only in one color and one variant, which is this blue color. And there you go, guys, our first look at the Lava Agni 5G. Oh wow, we'll just come back to the phone in a moment. Let me keep it aside and show you what else is in the package. So as soon as you take the phone out, there's an accessory box over here which includes a free case for the phone. That is very nice. Really appreciate that, Lava. So you don't need to buy this separately for your phone. It's a silicone clear case and the quality also looks pretty good. Along with that, you get like a big charger in the box, guys. It's a 30 watt super fast charger from Lava. And lastly, a Type-C cable for charging and data transfer. That's it. These are all the stuff we got in the package. And now let's have a closer look at the phone and let's talk about the design, build quality and all that stuff. Let me just remove this outer packaging. There you go, guys, our first look at the Agni 5G from Lava. Oh boy, what a beautiful looking color. We'll come to the back in a moment. First, let's start off from the front, guys. So the Agni 5G comes with a big 6.78 inch 1080p IPS display, and that too with like a 90 Hz refresh rate panel. At the top, you got a 16 megapixel front facing camera and a tiny earpiece. And going to the side, guys, you got a power button plus fingerprint scanner built into it. And at the top side, you got a secondary noise cancellation microphone, and that is it over here. Now going to the left side, over here you can see that it's got a volume rocker, and just above that you got the SIM card slot. It's got a traditional type SIM card slot that supports two 5G nano SIMs, and you can even add like an SD card as well. And on the bottom, you've got a Type-C port for charging, primary microphone, a 3.5mm headphone jack that is also there, and a down-firing single speaker. And here's how the phone looks from the backside. Beautiful. It's got a gradient finish, guys, and it's available only in one color, blue color, as I've told you. And the gradient finish goes from like deep blue to silver at the top side. Very nice finishing and build quality. You've got the Lava 5G branding, and if you ask about the build, well, the back is actually made of like a polycarbonate material, but does look pretty nice. And at the top, you've got the camera module, guys, quad camera setup. It's got a 64 megapixel primary camera with f1.79 aperture. Then there's a 5 megapixel wide angle camera, a 2 megapixel for depth sensing, and lastly a 2 megapixel macro camera as well. And below that you got a dual LED flash as well, guys. So that is pretty much it, our complete overview on the phone. And wait a second, I forgot to talk about the battery. It comes with a big 5000 milliampere battery and supports 30 watt super fast charging. So that was our complete overview on the design and the build quality. What I'll do is I'll quickly power it on, set it up, and then be right back to continue the video. Alright guys, I'm back to continue the video. The phone is all set up and it's good to go, and I've been using it for quite some time. So now let's talk about all of its main features and highlights. Starting off with the fingerprint scanner. It's got a side mounted fingerprint scanner in the power button itself. So let's quickly put that to a test. I've set it up and it's good to go. There you go. Oh, now that is blazing fast. As you can see, the fingerprint scanner on it was doing a good job and it was unlocking the phone almost all the time, guys. And that too, like very quickly, no issues over here. And there you go. This is how the display on the brand new Lavas Agni 5G phone looks like. I've told you before, right? It comes with a massive 6.78-inch Full HD plus 1080p IPS display, that too with a 90Hz refresh rate panel, and is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 3. We'll talk about the display in a moment, guys, but from initial impressions, display quality looks very good. You can see that colors look quite punchy and very nice. We'll come to the display quality in a moment. And talking about the OS, guys, well, the phone runs on stock Android version 11 and there is no sort of bloatware over here. As you can see, just the stock Android apps, and just comes with like Lava's game space application. That is it. And here's how the notifications panel looks like. So let's quickly head over to the settings page and check out the about phone section, software info and all that stuff. As you can see, the phone runs on Android version 11 out of the box. And talking about the storage, the phone is actually available only in one variant, guys, 8 plus 128 GB variant. So let's quickly see how much storage is available out of the box. As you can see, guys, out of 128 GB, almost like 117 GB is available, which is like plenty, guys, more than enough. Even if that is not sufficient, you do have an SD card option, so you can expand the storage up to 256 GB. The choice is up to you. So that was about the whole UI and the software info and all that. Now what I'll do is I'll quickly play some video on YouTube and then we'll check out the display and the sound quality. This is what I was waiting for, guys. Our first 12th gen PC build. Let's get started. Hey guys, Vimal here and welcome back to my channel. But that was not the case. Intel really had to push its CPU to the peaks to make it capable of beating the competition. Hence that resulted in this huge power drop. Anyways, you're still getting that bump in the performance, right? So okay, you guys just saw the display quality, right? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. See, if you'd ask me, initial impressions, display quality is very good considering the price point. It comes with a big 6.78-inch 1080p IPS panel, right? So there's great amount of detail. All the text on it looks crisp and sharp. And since it's got IPS panel, viewing angles were also very good and colors are also like rich and accurate, guys. Brightness is also like quite bright. The phone can really go bright if you need and has no issues even in bright outdoor situations. And best part is it's got like 90Hz high refresh rate, right? Everything feels quite smooth on the display, guys, especially like app openings, closings, and switching between apps, the transitions, navigation, everything feels fluidic and you can definitely enjoy this experience. And I'm pretty sure you'll definitely notice that difference when you come from a 60Hz phone to this 90Hz phone. And talking about the audio, it's got a single down-firing speaker, and guys, you heard the audio, right? Audio quality is also very good and it was quite loud at max volume. Good detail with minimum distortion. Wait a second, we haven't discussed about the CPU, right? Lava's Agni 5G is powered by MediaTek's Dimensity 810 CPU. It's a brand new CPU in the market, guys, and is one of the very first Indian phone to actually feature that CPU. And for this price point now, it's a reasonably good CPU that you can get on a phone under 20,000 rupees, guys. It's a very good performing CPU actually. On a rough note, if you'd like to know about the performance, Dimensity 810 offers like slightly better performance than Snapdragon 730G, so you can expect that sort of performance on this phone, guys. Yes, you can easily play most of the games like BGMI, PUBG New State, they're all compatible on this phone, and since it's got like 90Hz now, you'll have like good experience playing games on it. Apart from that, if you talk about like day-to-day usage or how is the overall feel on it, well, I've been using it for quite some time, right? So the overall UI, navigation, everything feels smooth on it, guys. Thanks to Dimensity 810 plus 90Hz combination, everything feels fluidic. May it be like app openings, transitions, everything feels like quite fluidic, and I didn't face any sort of sluggishness or lags also so far. I'll keep you posted about all that, in-depth performance in my full review video. We're almost coming to an end, right? So let's quickly put the camera also to a test. Let's open the camera app, shoot some pictures and see how the shutter lag is. I've told you, right, the phone comes with like a 64 megapixel f1.79 primary camera, and it's got like wide angle, depth is also there, macro camera is also there. So let's just take a picture and see. Okay, that was quick. Okay, let's check out the camera samples. I've actually been collecting these samples, guys, during my time of usage. It's got 16 megapixel on the front and 64 at the back side, right? So what I'll do is I'll just leave these samples at the end of this video so you can just have a look at them and get an idea about the camera quality. I'll talk about the in-depth camera quality and camera performance in my review video, guys. You'll have to stay tuned for that. Well, that was our unboxing and initial impressions on this brand new Agni 5G from Lava. So what do you people think, like the level of specs the phone is offering for the price point? Let me know your thoughts also in the comment section down below. Now, if you would ask me now, see, I'd feel that the phone is like a well overall balanced phone, guys. You're getting like a good 1080p display with 90Hz refresh rate, good CPU also from MediaTek, the all new Dimensity 810, and also all the other features are also fine. Now, some people might nitpick saying that, array, instead of IPS panel, they should have given like an AMOLED panel considering you're paying 19,000 rupees, or maybe like instead of 5 megapixel wide angle, they should have gone with like 8 megapixel wide angle. Now, these nitpickings, these are like never ending. See, for example, what happens is, say suppose if the brand would have went with like AMOLED panel, they would have compromised somewhere else. Like instead of that 810 Dimensity CPU, they would have compromised there and maybe went with a lower tier CPU. Or maybe instead of like 30-watt super fast charging, they would have gone with something like 15 or 18-watt charging. There will be unsatisfied now. So considering that, I feel IPS is TK for this price. Good performance also, guys, because most of the phones around this price point or under 20,000 are pretty much similar CPUs, guys. Like you get Dimensity 700 series or maybe 800 and or maybe like Snapdragon 730G. So pretty overall good. I'll have to test it for a couple of days, then only I'll be able to share like my in-depth review on it. So I'll keep that for the full review part, guys. Enough for today. So in the full review now, I'll talk about the display quality, like how is it. We'll go in-depth and also compare it with other brands as well. And then we'll talk about the CPU performance in gaming and day-to-day, and camera quality also we'll cover there only. And lastly, we'll talk about battery life. Apart from these now, if you have like any other questions, just let me know and I'll cover that in my review video. And coming to pricing, so initially Lava actually had like a special introductory offer up to like 17th of this month, where they were offering like a pre-book discount, and the price was around like 17,999. But after that, the regular price would be around like 19,999 rupees. I'll leave link in the description box below. You can go and check it out there. So that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video and got to learn a lot. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more new awesome videos. And I'll see you all in my next one.